You know, it's funny how ingrained muscle memory is. Like, still, my first act whenever I start recording is like flip over to a filter, and I have to consciously be like, nope, we're not doing that. It's on the second day. So, I don't know. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm so ready for my weekend, which starts today. I have 2 days off now. I don't know why, but like, I'm just feeling tired. I guess it's all the double workouts I've been doing. Because, I don't know if I already talked about this. I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on Wednesday, and I did Thursday and Friday on Saturday. And I'm doing Saturday and Sunday on Sunday, which is today. So, I'm like literally about to bust my fucking ass. It's my second pull day, and it's my second leg day for the week. Because I do push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs. It's kind of intense. That's where we're at, though. Time for laundry. 1 second. All right, we're getting out of this energy of treading water. We need some kind of like to bust through this tiny hump in progress. We've been static for a minute. And doubling up on workouts by itself, making sure we don't miss any, is great. It's awesome, but it might not be totally enough. The only other thing we can do is treadmill more and eat less, while still trying to hit the right protein values. It's tricky. We're in a tricky spot right now. Because the last thing we want is to lose weight and then lose muscle too. But I've got new tools in order to hopefully help with this. Because the impedance scale that I've been using to track body fat is, it's good. It's good for trends, but it's not totally 100% accurate. This tool, they did it's called the, oh my god, let me get the name. AccuMeasure 3000. It's called the AccuMeasure 3000. This is what it looks like. And basically, you find the fold, and they use the one on the inside of the hip, and then it goes around. Maybe I can. I'm not properly demonstrate this. It would go around the fat fold and then click into place. And that's how you would accurately measure the amount of fat. So you just like look, and that would be, 20%. Or 20 millimeters. Yeah, so it looks like I would have to figure it out using the chart afterwards. So 20 millimeters, just like the finger test. Yeah. So it's got like the measurements in millimeters right here. So you would just find 20 on there, which would be 20 to 21. And I guess it's got your age, and the combination of them would determine your body fat. So that says 23.2. And they've got one for men and one for women. And basically, there was a research study. Let me see who did it. It was done by the Natural Strength and Conditioning Association. And they found through their study that it was within 1% accurate of doing the multi-location skin fold assessment that they do in clinical trials. So this simple, very cheap $10 caliper tool is going to be a very solid way for me to double check my actual body fat percentage versus what I'm seeing on the impedance scale. And it doesn't really matter what it actually is at the end of the day. It matters. Oh, so it doesn't even click down that easily. I guess that's why it's so accurate though. Whenever it clicks, that's when you know you're at the right measurement. But the trend is what's important. Being able to say like, okay, I've lost 6% body fat, whatever it might be. But the important part is to see the trend. And in order to accurately measure what your body fat percentage actually is, you need the caliper And then you need to start taking measurements, which is what I'm going to do. I got this handy dandy tape measure thing. Oh, do I have to set it up myself? That would suck. Hold on. It just had an extra soft tape measure. So just like a regular one, it comes out like a measuring tape and it loops like this, so that you can basically put your arm in there and be like, what's the measurement? So you can say 15 inches or 38 centimeters, or, you know, like however you're measuring it. That's how big your bicep is around. And you can do that for the chest, you can do it for the neck, you can do it for the thighs, you can do it for whatever body part you want. And you track your measurements and changes over time. So with the combination of data, which I might need to see if I can input those into Libre. Yeah, I don't think that there's a place to put them in the Libre app, but I remember vividly there was another app where I could track measurements. It's the Strong app. The Strong app is the one where I put in all my workouts. And I have my templates for, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I can just click on it and it'll show me which exercises and like how many reps I'm doing, and it'll have my rest timers on there. There's measurements in there that show your individual body part measurements and your weight. And I think I can probably use that to track all of the manual information while I'm keeping all of my impedance information on the Libre app. And I can cross-compare results. Beautiful. So that is very cool. I'm going to probably fast and then, not long, I'm going to do like 12 hours. The last thing I ate was a protein shake at like 3 o'clock. So maybe around 3 a.m. I will take all my measurements and maybe I'll do a video then, cross-comparing results. But I have to water my plants. It's supposed to rain a lot tonight. It's supposed to storm a lot tonight. But every time it gets windy, my plants get knocked over, so I'm not sure that they're actually going to be able to retain the water. So I'm just going to water them before the storm. It's all the same to me, really. But some of them are looking pretty thirsty, and I need to guarantee that they get what they need. And I didn't water any of my succulents last week. I totally forgot. So I need to do that today, too. It's essentially going to be a plant day. Plant day, workout, and then we'll see what happens. But you can feel the storm coming on the wind. All the leaves are changing. It felt like a Beauty and the Beast scene earlier today when I was walking, or when I was driving out of the neighborhood. There's this corridor of wind-blown red leaves. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Maybe that song's relevant today. I think there's this feeling of anticipation. And it's not just the weather, it's not just the storm, it's about the next phase of our lives. We're taking charge in a way that we haven't in a really long time. We are living authentically and honestly in a way that we haven't before in general. And there's part of me, whenever I uninstall the dating apps, that feels like a piece is missing for a few days. Like, almost like I'm bored. I guess having people constantly showing interest in you is entertaining. Even if it's not all the people that you want to be showing interest in you. Some part of you screams out for that ego boost, for that attention, and we're supposed to be giving that to ourselves. So, once again, we are going to go inward. We are going to focus on all of the other things in our life, like we did the first time. Focusing on the plants is focusing on ourselves. Focusing on our self-love and our fitness is focusing on ourselves. Giving that attention and that love to you, from you, and not needing it from an external source, even if it feels good. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to make you strong.